Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this morning for the second Babymetal album review, and this is for Metal Resistance. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to and let you know my thoughts on this record. So let's dive into this review. Now, like I said, this is their second album review. Well, the second album review I'm doing of theirs. And this record wasn't so bad, but I'm gonna get to my negatives about what I thought of it. But to talk about the really good songs, Road to Resistance was really great, a great opener to the record. I know it was on the bonus track for the self-titled album for the English version, and it did really good on the English version of the self-titled album. But for the start of it worked. I guess Herman Lee and Sam Totman playing the guitars in it. It just felt like a Dragon Force kind of song, this song, and it was really good. Um then we hit to Karate, and that's a favorite. It's definitely a favorite. Great single from them. Um I just like the say yeah or whatever. It's really great. And the video's pretty cool too. Um, then you hit Awadama Fever after that, and it does pretty good, I guess. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it's got a wild side to it. Um, but I thought it was really good. Now to talk about the other songs. Oh my god, some of these songs were kind of boring. Tracks 4 through 7 were. I think they experimented and tried something different with this, and in the process, it didn't work. But they kind of got boring. Um, Metataro, I don't think I'm pronouncing it right, but uh, it just felt a little boring. And From Dusk Till Dawn, just Sue's vocals in it were pretty good. And the instrumental work is good too. It's just execution wise, it didn't work. Neither did Sis Anger. Sis Anger went da 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 with Yui or Moa singing that, and I just felt that it didn't work that well. With how the sound's going, but GJ, I almost thought that Sis Anger or GJ were the not so great songs, but they're pretty solid tracks. They're not perfect, but I gave some of the boring songs a 4.5 out of 5. The ones I just couldn't come around to really liking. Um, then you hit, after Yava, it hits Amor, and that's not too bad. It's not a perfect track, but it's not too bad. It does experiment with different sounds in it, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In this case, it kind of didn't. It just felt all clustered and a little bit of a mess. And I just felt a little bored with it. Mostly Metataro was kind of boring with how it was playing out. Yava would have gotten a 5 out of 5. It just didn't pique my interest of being a great song. I just felt lost with this record. and lost my interest with some of the songs in this record. Like, I was getting uncertain about what to think of the songs. I was like, I don't know if I should like them or not, because they're not doing so well. Even though 4.5 out of 5 is not a bad rating, there's still a problem with the song. Because 5 out of 5 would definitely make a passing rating of a good rating. Then when you hit towards the end of the record, it gets much better. It picks up, it definitely just picks up where it left off with how the beginning was flowing, and it closes out very well. The English version was long, probably the longest song on this record, but it did pretty good. I know I keep saying that's pretty good, or some of the songs are not so great. I just felt that tracks 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9 didn't do so great. I lost interest in really liking them, and I got lost with those songs and unsure about what to think of them. But for the most part, I think they did an alright job with this record. No Rain, No Rainbow was a pretty nice song. It had nice piano work in it, and Sui's vocals in this are really good. Tales of the Destinies was a really good song. I wasn't sure about what to rate it because it kind of got a little messy with how the instrumental work was flowing, how it was playing out. But for the most part, I think it did an alright job of trying to be a good song. So I'm just going to give it a 5 out of 5 for Tales of the Destinies. But for me personally, out of 10, unfortunately, I'm going to have to give it a 7.5 out of 10. This isn't their best record. I prefer listening to their first record more than this one. But I actually decided to buy it to see how it turned out, and I'm glad I purchased it, but I'm also not so glad that I heard a few boring tracks on this record that didn't pique my interest. But comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Babymetal record, Metal Resistance, if you've heard it. And if you like this album review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you tomorrow for the Tuesday album review. I don't know if there's going to be any new tracks coming out anytime soon. I'll have to wait and see. But I'm sorry I gave you guys not a great review of Babymetal, but this wasn't their best record in my opinion. It wasn't terrible. 7.5 out of 10 isn't a bad rating. It's just not what I was hoping it'd be. Because I was hoping I'd get some wild, crazy songs that they usually do. This record, they experimented, and some of the songs did not work. But now they're experimenting a little more with their new record, and it's doing much better. They're trying to make it more interesting and appealing to the fans. And I know they want to branch out and try different things with their sound for their new album, and plus this record. But I just couldn't feel for this record that much. It wasn't terrible, it just not their best record. But thank you for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it for the most part, and I'll see you in my next video.